Today is Wednesday, December 1st, and it's 3:05 p.m. Eastern Time. This is the daily chart for Hello Group, ticker symbol MOMO, and as of today's trading, price is at $10.22, and for the session, it's down $1.34. So this is today's candlestick right here, and what I've just read is that this company reported its quarterly earnings yesterday. So if I click on Market Watch, so this company reported earnings yesterday, and from what's been announced right down here, even though this company beat its Q3 earnings or outlook, Citigroup downgraded the stock price from $18 to $13.60. Now, even though Citigroup announced a target price of $13.60, it was a sharp drop way below, down to $10.23. So about a week and a half ago, I was reviewing this company because it hit my scanner. And after assessing it, I determined that there was an opportunity for a short downtrend in stock price heading into the December 17th expiration Friday for option contracts. Now, during that assessment, I identified this resistance level. So price tried breaking above it back in September, failing, and then coming right back down. And then there was two other attempts here. One was in October and another in the middle of November. So back on November 22nd, after reviewing this chart, I speculated that there was going to be a decline in price to fall below $12. At the time, price was floating around $13 and $12.75 area. So right here, this yellow arrow is a marker to show that this is where I bought my position involving option contracts for the December 17th expiration date. So if I click on the trade tab, right here, this green flag indicator is just labeling that I do have a position involving this this contract. So right down here, I do have 5 contracts. They're all expiring on December 17th or in 16 days. And my entry price is at 42 cents per contract. It's currently priced at $1.84 per contract. And since entering this trade, I'm up $709, of which $482 was from just today's drop. And just to show my confirmation, if I click on View Trades, I bought these contracts on November 22nd at 2:04 p.m. So if I go back to the daily chart and toggle down to a lower time frame, right? So now each candlestick represents an hour of trading. So right here's the this is where I actually entered my position. So I was fortunate enough to capture or enter those contracts before this sharp decline towards the downside. I was anticipating a drop below $12, but I didn't think it was going to happen this quickly, and I wasn't really paying attention that they were reporting earnings yesterday. So I entered my trade last Monday, and we're here today. So over the past 8 days, price has just been running towards the downside. Now, my concern here is that right down here, there seems to be, or there potentially could be, a support level, because when price ran down to $10 back in, October 6th, there was a quick reversal towards the upside. So because Citigroup targeted $13 as the new price for this company, I'm kind of concerned that we might see another bounce here and price running back up towards 13. So with only two and a half weeks remaining in this trade, I don't want to risk losing the capital that I've already earned. Even so, it's kind of do I let the trade run out the 16 days with the potential of price falling below this? I could, but because Citigroup is now targeting a $13 valuation, my concern is that there's going to be a sharp increase back towards the upside. So I'm kind of torn. I'm just going to monitor this for the next hour because I'm starting to lean on closing this position out. So now price is at $1.87. So let me see if I can sell this at $1.90. So I'm going to close this out and change this price to $1.90 as my limit order. Hopefully I get filled today. So then the profit would be $950. So let's see what happens. Let's see if I get filled. So I'm only 3 cents away. So here's my open order to close me out. Hopefully there's a sharp drop. Now, in the event that price does break through and continues lower, I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I just, at this point, there's too many variables that, because of this support level here. So in the meantime, what I'll do is I'll pause this recording because I'm not going to let this record for another 50 minutes or so. So I'll pick it up and I'll be back. Today is December 3rd and it's 12:30 in the morning. This is just a update for Momo. And as you can see here, price is below the expected support level. And it seems to be, based on the momentum of the down move for the past 2 days, and since back here, since November 22nd, when I feel that that's when price started to snowball towards the downside. I'm anticipating that further down decline in price is going to happen. But unfortunately for me, I am out of this trade. So if I click on the trade tab, I don't have any position here. I sold my position out yesterday. So if I click on the monitor tab, so here's Momo and here's the trade confirmation. So yesterday, actually on December 1st, 2 days ago, wow. I sold out at $1.85. So if I just recap, so my exit price was $1.85 or $185 per contract, minus the $42 for my principal per contract. So each contract at the point of my closing trade was $143 times 5 contracts. I was able to profit $715 on this trade. Now, that's great. It shows that it confirms my assessment was correct. Unfortunately, if I open the contract, the $12 strike, it's currently priced at $2.43, so $243 per contract. So, it's one of those things. I should have stayed in it. I should have stayed, but you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm happy with the results, even though there was time remaining in these contracts. I am still comfortable with closing the trade out yesterday. Again, anytime when you're buying a contract because of time decay, any consolidation is a negative towards the premium. So I was just very cautious about this, and it happens. So that's the gist of this trade, and I will see you on the next one, and see ya. Today is Friday, December 3rd, and it's 10:49 a.m. This is the 4-hour chart for the S&P 500 ETF, ticker symbol SPY. And as of the time of this recording, it's trading at $451.73. And so far into today's session, it's down $5.64. So I've been following SPY, trading it in and out periodically over the past month and a half. But what I did was, seeing that the overall trend was towards the downside, I placed this regression channel, and the regression channel has the red band as resistance, the blue band as support. The yellow band is where price is both being supported or rejected. So heading into today's candlestick, there was a strong push right at the open, essentially pre-market. So this candlestick represents 4 hours per trading session, and at 9 o'clock, the push towards the downside started, and it's been continuously running this way all day. Well, so far in this morning, and I drew this gray line here because I said this could be some support or resistance level, because we could see that price was rejected back here yesterday, and then in the afternoon, price was supported at this level. So as price was coming down this morning, I was watching it and had set alarms to notify me that if or when price pierces this level, to take a short position. So this morning when my alarms went off, everything happens too quickly. I wasn't able to record it. But since my alarm got triggered, if I go to the trade tab, I took 2 positions this morning. The first one is the 452 strike price, and the second contract is the 451. And when price was trading, it was originally somewhere 452 and change, right? So I was anticipating price to be at or below 451 by the end of today, because these contracts expire today at market close. Since I got into these contracts, the 452 is now, well, it just fell out of the money. But overall, the trade is now up $262 at this point. So it's still early. It's going to range up and down, but I'll definitely close it out if there's a sharp reversal in the afternoon session when the current 4-hour time frame closes. So we can see that now price is starting to cool off a little bit. So, but again, I'm anticipating that because price is now below this support level, we could see a retest back up here, right? So when this candlestick closes, let's say price still is below this gray line, the next 4-hour candlestick is at 1 o'clock. So that's, could we see price rocket right back above this yellow line as well as this gray line? So these are essentially 2 resistance levels here. So I'll be watching. But for sure, if it does reverse real quickly, I'll just flatten out the trade. See, I've already lost half of the profit. So yeah, it's still early. I'll monitor it for sure. And until the next update, I'll pause it for now and pick it up in a few minutes. So it's been a few minutes, and the push towards the downside still going strong. But my concern now is that this price is actually approaching a potential support level right down here at 450. So again, we could possibly see a bounce at the 1 o'clock session, because that's the next 4-hour time frame. This candlestick will close at 1 o'clock, and a new 4-hour candlestick is going to form. So I'm anticipating that could be the bounce to retest this yellow diagonal band right here. So I'm placing that as maybe a 60% probability. If there's going to be a continuation towards the downside, there isn't really that much room to come down to, right? Because here's another support level. This blue band support, this gray band is support. So price would really have to come down with conviction to break through these two resistance levels. So I might close out the 451 put going into the 1 o'clock session. So if I click on the trade tab, both contracts are now designated ITM, so in the money. And overall, the trade is up almost $450. So it's just bouncing around at this point. So going into the 1 o'clock session, I might go ahead and close out the 451 put and let the 452 run, just in case price does spike further towards the downside in the afternoon session. And yeah, that's the update so far. However, I think it's going to continue running towards the downside. Now, if I toggle down to the 30-minute time frame, price is literally at the support level now. So we might see price consolidate down here. Let me just move this around. So each candlestick is now 30 minutes, not 4 hours. So we could see price just consolidate, go sideways, maybe go up a little bit, and then come down. Because that could be the, if it comes down below this gray and this blue, that's a complete flush, right? So then, who knows? Yeah, so that's the game plan. I think I'm just going to go ahead and close it out. So right now it's a $200 profit. So maybe I could put a stop here at 225 just in case it comes back. Yeah, let me do that. So I'll close out the 451 put, and I'll put a stop here at 225, just in case it comes back and reverses on me. So if I confirm that, this would be a 483 profit. Actually 200, because it cost me, what did it cost me? It cost me 250 to get into the trade. So yeah, let me just do that. I'll close one. So here's my stop, just in case price reverses. I'll close out the 451 and let 452 do its thing. But I definitely have to close 452 before the market closes. Otherwise, I'm going to end up buying these shares Monday, and I don't want that. So yeah, as the rest of the afternoon develops, I will do another follow-up, but until then, I'll pause it again and pick it up in a few minutes. So price is reversing. This is still at the 30-minute time frame, and I do have my stop here at break even. So it just closed me out at 155. So now I'm completely out of the trade. I have 0 positions, which is I'm fine with. So unfortunately, I got 198 and $6 on the 452. But overall, it's still a profit. But I was able to identify support. So this appears to be a valid support level. So looking at the 30-minute time frame, I'm anticipating that price is going to continue ranging. Maybe this afternoon, it just might go sideways, similar to what it did back here. And then because as now price is approaching this wedge right here, we might see price just continue ranging and ranging, and then make another move towards the upside, possibly in the overnight session Sunday. So I'll be watching the S&P 500 futures Sunday evening. So if this drags out sideways the rest of today, we might see a pop towards the upside Sunday evening and carrying over into Monday morning's open. So just a quick recap. I'm going to anticipate that the rest of the day, price is going to continue ranging sideways. And then Sunday evening, it's going to make a pop or make a move towards the upside and might start to roll over going into Monday morning. So we could see a repeat of this happening again sometime Monday. So same thing, if or when price reaches above this gray level and any sign of weakness, I'm going to take a short position and then write it back down to this level and I guess repeat the same thing all over again. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, I'll do a final recap of the trades I've done. So this is actually my third trade involving SPY this week. So I'll do a recap of Momo and SPY, and yeah, I'll pick it up next week. Maybe Sunday evening I'll just do another update. And so yeah, I'm just going to close it out for the week, and I'll see you.